everybody. Today we're here in Key West and we're about to see something really crazy. You're gonna have to stay and see what it's about. You ready?
Ready.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
You know who's here, don't you?
Three.
So here's our transportation. We're riding around on this this golf cart. The East Martello Museum. East Martello Museum. This was a fort back in the Civil War, and it was a Union fort. But the folks who live in Key West, they were actually Confederate sympathizer, or support a Confederacy. So this was a weird scenario here with everybody in the area not liking the Union. So we're gonna head in today, this old fort. So this is what the battlement looked like, or the fortress here, and that's a tower in the center. But Civil War in Key West, like I was saying earlier, and this here was a Union fort, but the folks surrounding it were Confederates. Corporal David L. Sloan from Pennsylvania.
That's its view.
That's its, yeah, that's the view. It's got a beautiful view, the cannon of the ocean there. Pirate chest. Look at that. Dawn,
Oh, wow.
I found pirate's loot.
That's awesome.
Here's a canoe. They would dig out a tree. Huh, that's really cool. A dollhouse. I don't know what the significance of it is, but it's very elaborately done. You can see how intricate everything is in there. There's even a miniature bathroom. Okay guys, so there's something else here that is housed in this fort, and that is Robert the Dow. Now, the lady was saying that if you feel sweaty or you just don't feel it when you see him, to take a picture or video of him, don't do it. And then make sure you say thank you, because of course, you gotta be polite, right? But he's over there. I can actually see his foot hanging out. What do you think about this, Dawn?
Put the camera away and we get over there and let's see how you feel.
The Dow. Robert is one of a kind, handmade, created around the turn of the century, standing about 40 inches tall, stuffed with wood wool known as excelsiors. He is dressed in a sailor suit and once before painted features not unlike those of any gesture. His unusual size indicates that he may have been fashioned in the image of his consistent companion, a boy named Robert Eugene Otto. The Dow took Robert as his name, while the boy simply went by Gene, although they would go on to make history. The Dow was given to Gene around 1903, and he was about 5 years old, as the stylish in those days of gift was ifty as of a boy. Gene and Robert were best friends growing up. Gene loved the doll and kept it in his room in the turret of his family house at 534 Eaton Street. Interviews with those close to Otto family indicate a great deal of emotional energy was placed around the doll during Gene's lifetime, and it's said that the young Gene would shift blame when he misbehaved as a child, pointing to the doll and saying, "I didn't do it. Robert did it." Robert frequently sat in the third-story window and gazed out at the children and others on the street. Some passerby said that his expressions would change. A plumber working at a house once reported that he heard giggling in the room, but when he was investigated, found only Robert in a different position than he had seen him earlier. The doll remained in the house after Gene married and continued to take blame for Gene's wrongdoings. Stories of the doll's strange behavior from people who encountered him became more compassionate after Gene's death in 1974. Tenants heard footsteps in the attic above them, while Solars Hill reporter Malcolm Ross visited Robert and said, "It was like a metal bar run down my back at first when we walked through the door, and took on his face was a little boy being punished. It was if was asked himself, who are these people in my room and what are they going to do to me?" Other visitors to the house claimed that they hear unexplained giggling noise from the room and where Robert was stored. Stories circulated suggesting the doll moved himself around the room. There is some kind of intelligence there. The doll was listening to us. So that is the story of Robert the doll. Of course, who's off to your right?
Robert the doll.
Yes. So, yes, I did ask him earlier, but Robert, is it okay if we take a photo, a little video of you? There you are. We hear you're over 100 years old. In fact,
Congratulations, happy birthday.
right here he's got honor of 101st birthday, Mr. Robert Otto. And that's from the governor of the state of Florida. And over here, George W. Bush actually said happy 101st birthday to Robert the doll here. Robert, you're famous. You are. You get the presidents writing to you. So, well done. You've met Robert the doll. What do you think about that?
Oh boy, it's Robert the doll.
There's Robert's hands and his feet. There's a little crack in the glass here, and people have made little letters for him to read at night or something. But people have also were giving him money. Remember, you need to ask Robert's permission before you take his photo. We did. We made sure we... And here is the letters. Now, we were talking to the lady who runs it, the curator, and she said that they get, what, about 14 letters a day to Robert. And you can always send Robert a letter. Robert, I want to say thank you so much for allowing us to take your photo today. It was a pleasure meeting you and hear about your story. And wow, you live in a beautiful place, by the way. Key West is absolutely beautiful. Robert. The doll, everybody. So Dawn, what do you think about Robert?
He's not a bad dude.
Yeah, I don't feel
like
nothing.
He's cool.
He just, I get like a good vibe. I don't know. He seems to be like, I don't know.
Seems to be okay.
You creeped out? I think the building he's in is probably more creepy than, you know. Well, Robert's a pretty cool dude. Here's an old hearse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Key West had a lot of cigar factories and was known for producing cigars. Key West Cigar Factory, handmade cigars. Watch them being made. Of course, here are things that were left behind from Cubans trying to escape Cuba, and they found this on the shores here of Key West. And here is a raft that was found. These are the rafts that they would use to, well, try to cross to get to America for freedom. Not really much there. It's hard to believe that that would float, you know, at all. You know, guys, we're very truly blessed to live in this country. Folks will risk their lives riding 90 miles in the ocean on a bunch of twigs to have freedom, to be able to pursue, you know, the happiness of life. And it's totally amazing. You're the first iguana I've seen. You're chilling on that fancy cannon there, buddy.
I think he's sunbathing.
Are you sunbathing? You're a big boy. You are. You're pretty too at that. You are pretty. Well, we're going to get a picture with him, Don? Go ahead.
No.
You don't want to get a picture with him?
How are we going to do it?
Just go over there. Not too close. Just enough to get in the...
Oh,
there.
He's moving, Will. Hurry.
Well, there... He's moving. We're going to let you be. Let's let him be. What do you think about that iguana?
He's huge.
For generations, this child's life-size dollhouse has played a memorable role in lives of several Key West families. Prominent Key West businessman, dollhouse was built for the eldest daughter, Edna, around 1920. For many years, it stood behind a large family home located on 407 South Street. Edna kept her dolls and playhouse her favorite gathering place for young daughters of family friends. So this here was look at these. Some of those dolls are really extremely old. Look at that one. These dolls here are more creepier than... These dolls are more creepier than Robert. They are. Look at them. Look at these guys. These are the ones you gotta worry about, guys. And they keep them pretty much out in the courtyard here. But this here was a dollhouse that was made for little Edna. Rich socialite.
Keep it tucked.
You had to be small in order to...
That's a little house.
Yeah, that is a little house. All right, let's go to the tower. I see you sunbathing over there still. We're gonna go to the tower up here. Oh wow, look at that.
Look up for stegamites.
Oh yeah, it's got
Okay.
stalactites. Those are stalactites up there. You can tell it's old when there's stalactites. We're gonna go up this tower here.
This is creepy.
What? It's an old battlement. Well, you can see the whole fort from up here. There's the ocean. Definitely a impressive structure here, all built during the Civil War. And these are art from some local artist here. But well, there's some more of them iguanas. They're up there sunbathing. Hey guys, what you doing up there? Catching a little rays? We'll let you be. Bathe on, my friends, bathe on. Robert's got his own puzzle. He's got a snow globe. He's got all kinds of cool things. You got buttons. Got a sand dollar. Oh, Robert did it. So what do you think about the Martello Museum here, Dawn?
That's nice.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love Civil War history. Of course, we had to see Robert. And, Robert's probably the star here, but I do like the Civil War history. But I guess, Dawn, would you do this again?
Yeah.
Even with Robert? Robert wasn't that scary, guys. Robert wasn't that scary at all. It's just the doll. Actually, I didn't feel anything. Some people say you feel things, right? I didn't feel anything. I thought, I actually got a good vibe. I thought, oh, cool. But things how you treat them, right? We're talking about a doll. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today here in Key West, guys. If you guys like this vlog,
Give it a thumbs up.
Also, please subscribe so you don't miss these upcoming road trip adventures, guys. And until next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Well, we got ourselves a new little friend here. Dawn's not happy with it.
I guess it's okay.
I guess it's okay, but we have a little addition. We're going to have him ride around with us.